Hi, welcome to Parrot and Wolf. Today we're going to look at important phrasal verbs in English using the verb turn. Phrasal verbs are different to normal verbs because they include an extra word that changes the meaning of the normal verb. This extra word is usually called a preposition. Phrasal verbs are used a lot by native speakers. They often have very different meanings to the normal verb, and sometimes they can have 2 or even 3 meanings. Don't worry though, they're simple to use and understand. So the phrasal verbs for today are turn up, turn down, turn away, turn in, turn out, turn into, turn off, and turn on. Let's look at turn up first, which has 2 meanings. I turn up early to work on Friday. This is a simple sentence that means arrive, but it's more informal and has a bit of surprise to it. You can't split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are the cat turns up for dinner at the same time every day, and he just turned up without calling. Turn up has a second meaning. I turn up the volume when my mum is out. This is a simple sentence that means increase and is usually used for sound and temperature or something similar. You can split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are turn it up and the heat was turned up in the oven so my pizza burnt. So there's 2 meanings for turn up, arrive and increase. Let's look at turn down. I turn down job offers. This is a simple sentence in past tense that means not accept or decline. You can split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are Ian turns friend requests down all the time and he offered her dinner but she turned him down. Turn down has a second meaning. I turn down the volume when my mum is home. This is a simple sentence that means decrease and is usually used for sound and temperature. It's the opposite of turn up. You can split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are turn it down and the heat was turned down in the oven so my pizza was cold. So there's 2 meanings for turn down, not accept and decrease. Now let's look at turn away. The pub doorman turned me away because I was too young. This is a simple sentence in past tense that means not allowed to enter. You can split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are the institute turned me away because I wasn't a member, and John turns away anyone who is wearing jeans. So there's 1 meaning for turn away, to stop entry. Now, what about turn in? I always turn in my written assignments late. This is a simple sentence that means give to teacher or submit. You can split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are I'm not looking forward to turning my research paper in, and my paper, I forgot to turn it in. Turn in has a second meaning. My dad turns in at 9 p.m. every night. This is a simple sentence that means go to bed, and it's usually more formal. You can't split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are I think I'll turn in, and old people turn in much earlier than young people. So there's 2 meanings for turn in, give to teacher and go to bed. Now let's look at turn out. It turns out John is Emma's brother. This is a simple sentence that means end result. It often has an unexpected meaning to it as well. You can't split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are the film turned out to be amazing and most cats turn out to be great pets. So only 1 meaning for turn out, end result. Now let's look at turn into. The shy girl turned into a strong woman. This is a simple sentence in past tense that means became. There is often a change associated with it. You can split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are caterpillars turn into butterflies and the protest turned into a riot. So only 1 meaning for turn into, become. Now let's look at turn off. I turn off the lights before I leave the house. This is a simple sentence that means to stop the power and is used for electronics, engines and machines. You can split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are turn the engine off, it's really noisy, and my phone turned itself off in my pocket. Turn off has a second meaning. I wanted to eat at the restaurant, but the menu turned me off. This is a simple sentence that means to lose interest or dislike. It can also have a romantic or sexual meaning to it as well. You can split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are too much eyeshadow turns me off, and bad promotion prospects turn off graduates. Okay, 2 meanings for turn off, to stop the power and to dislike. Now let's look at the opposite, turn on. I turn on the lights when I get home. This is a simple sentence that means to start the power and is used for electronics, engines and machines. You can split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are turn the engine on, we need to go, and my phone turned itself on in my pocket and called my mum. Turn on has a second meaning. The new TV show has turned me on to architectural design. This again is a simple sentence that means to gain interest or to like. It usually has a romantic or sexual meaning to it, more often than turn off. You can split the verb with this meaning. Other examples are money really turns him on, and she was turned on by his blue eyes. So there's two meanings for turn on, the exact opposites of turn off. Now remember, you can split some phrasal verbs, but others you can't split. When we split phrasal verbs, we can replace the object with a pronoun. However, the pronoun can only go in the middle of the verb, never at the end. For example, I turn the light off, I turn it off. I turn off the light, I turn off it. That last one we can't use, it's incorrect. This is the same for all phrasal verbs you can split. So, to summarize, phrasal verbs have a normal verb and a preposition. Phrasal verbs have different meanings to the normal verb. Phrasal verbs can have more than one meaning, and you can split some phrasal verbs. To find out more about learning English for Cambridge and IELTS exams, business and work, or general conversation, visit ParrotandWolf.com.